Hey everyone, it's Nicole.
And Jamie.
Hopefully you're doing well. We're struggling a little bit. Sorry we were late for the live, trying to get situated, turn my stimulator back on. Because it like has the timer thing and then it like beeps at you. Well, this one does. It like beeps and says, turn me off. And then I have to turn it right back on. And then get a drink. And then it is warm in here, isn't it? Maybe you should turn the air on. I was like, turn the fan on.
A lot of light,
it's warm.
And it's actually 70 degrees outside.
Oh, I guess so. So sorry, y'all. I probably look like a hot mess. Still waiting on surgery. So I'm not gonna say hi to everyone in the chat because that just takes some time to do it. But hopefully you guys can say hi to each other. Thanks for being on the live. We just have to do this a little bit faster than our normal, longer lives because I'm still waiting on my back surgery. And like I'm okay sitting really hurts. It's the least ideal position out of everything. Like standing would probably be better, but then you'd have a really weird angle. It's just sitting. And then my back is like, okay. And then it goes to the point where it's like, okay, it's no longer okay. So I hit that point in the live last week. And that's why Jamie was like, oh, we have to go like now. Because he was like, he could tell. So Jamie's trying to turn the AC on right now because it's kind of warm in here. This is the first time I'm sitting down in the room.
It's 74.
Okay. 74. Oh, goodness. So this is the first time I'm sitting down in the room for today. Jamie was at the computer earlier working on things. So if you have been trying to order from us, so full disclosure, we were paying like $2 to $5 out of pocket for every order that contained a diamond painting to send them over like the last 3 weeks. And we had it's fine. I'm going to mess with it. I should. So we had a system in place, but it was not working. So we were like, okay, we'll cancel that. It was an add-on, like a shipping add-on that we were paying for. And it got to be really expensive because every time you change your cart, we get charged for this app add-on. Like it's a session, right? Like every time you change,
it does a calculation.
Yeah. So if you're changing your cart a million times, every single time you change your cart, it's charging us a session with this app add-on. So it was like all of a sudden we went from being like what $10 a month to like $60 a month. And we were like, God, that's a lot. Like
I think it was 30 to 99.
30 to okay. Yeah. And we were like, okay, that's a really big job. Like, can we, that's like $69 extra to pay per month for this. It's not worth it. So we canceled it. But then can you just help me? Because I need I can see that it's...
Do you want a paper towel? It's like you're sunburned.
It does look like I'm sunburned. I don't know, and then I'm really hot. Sorry, y'all, I'm struggling. So we canceled it, but then with the diamond painting orders, every diamond painting order, we were having to pay $2 to $5 out of pocket for every single order. And okay, that's more than $69 a month. And so we've re-enabled it, but there's some glitches that happen with it because it's supposed to actually calculate if you order a tray and a cover miner and this, it should calculate what size box it should go into. And then it calculates that cost of that box and then how much that would weigh and each of the items. And it was thank you. So the newest trays that we added on this week, before Box to Bleed, or was it after Box to Bleed? Oh, Box to Buy.
Just like Shopify. Box to Buy.
I don't want to say Box to Buy. Was it after we enabled it or before?
That what?
That I listed them because I listed them on Thursday, so it's probably after.
Yeah.
Okay, so I listed them, but I forgot that we had re-enabled that, and so there wasn't any weights in there, so then it just arbitrarily does whatever it wants to, right? Is that
Dimensions.
Better?
Yeah.
Dimensions. Is that better? Okay. No, this feels good.
Get
I'm hot.
Bridge of your nose. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this feels really good. I'm really hot. That's part of the problem with being in pain. I'm hot, and then the meds, and yeah. So long story short, Jamie just fixed them prior to the live. The new trays, right? You fixed those?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, put that on. Okay, So you just fixed the new tray. So if you try to add stuff to the cart again, it should be right again, I hope. Because we have the big diamond painting release coming up in 2 weeks, or not 2 weeks anymore, a week. Oh, that feels really good. It was like a week. And so, yeah, you just have to sit the whole life like that. Okay. All right. Nice. Thanks. I'm being pampered with a cold soda can. So a week from now, we're going to be releasing 34 new kits. It's 33 that you haven't seen before and 1 that you've seen before, but they sent the wrong drills. They sent blue, right? Wasn't it blue instead of tan. Cream or tan? So we do have the drills for in the below square. So we're gonna, oh wow, okay, that got really cold really fast. It's like no temperature control here. I got goosebumps and everything. All right, so what was I saying? Oh, and if you've never watched this before, welcome to Saturday Shenanigans. We never know what we're going to talk about or like what's going to happen, and we go off on tangents, and I get distracted by this gentleman over here that is my husband, and y'all know if you're married to
That's
anybody.
That's like the nicest thing you've said to me all day.
What?
Called me a gentleman.
Man, I said thank you for breakfast.
You did?
I did. It was delicious. Yeah, so he's been making better breakfasts.
And dinners and lunches.
Not eat out so much because you know that gets expensive, and then B, to try to eat like a little healthier, be better for the body and all that. So like lots of like chicken and veggies, and then what's your breakfast?
Bacon, avocado.
Yeah, so good stuff.
Oh, I made keto waffles.
Today. This morning. Yeah, so been trying to eat a little healthier, try to help with pain because. Anyone who doesn't know, I have fibromyalgia. I also am waiting for a back surgery now, which isn't a full back surgery. I'll talk about that in 2 seconds. Thank God. I'll talk about the doctor's visit. But I'm waiting on that, and fibromyalgia and stuff doesn't do well with like inflammation. And so trying to eat better so that it helps with like that inflammation and everything. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. So yeah, it was crazy that we were paying. Yeah. Do they expect people to add one item and not change the cart by adding other items? Yeah, I don't know. That's the way this app works. And the other app was more expensive and not as good, supposedly. So yeah, it just, pat it down. It's not a sunburn. It's just, I don't know what it is. Just being hot, I think. I don't know. Or just not. Yeah. So Facebook users first time here. Well, welcome to Saturday Shenanigans. So yeah, I don't know why it does that. So ordering diamond paintings separately from other products should make it, I don't know.
It'll make your 3D printed order ship faster, that's for sure.
What? With diamond paintings?
Actually, no. Ordering the diamond painting separately, if it's an in-stock diamond painting,
okay, that's what I was
diamond painting ship faster.
Yeah.
And it'll still be 1.5 to 2.5 weeks for the 3D printed stuff.
Yeah. So if you want your diamond paintings faster, make sure you do that. And then, Jenny, it might work out better now, the fact that we have the new old thing enabled again. So that should help with shipping. But again, it's just, yeah. Okay, so, all right. I'm not going to say hi to everyone just because that takes extra time. So we did go, they actually had a cancellation, a last minute cancellation. They called me like 4:45 the day before, and I had been in so much pain. I took like an extra half a muscle relaxer, passed out. So I missed the phone call, but Jamie called like first thing in the next morning and was like, please tell me you have an opening. So, and then we had to get I'm hot again, can you tell? And then I had to get the authorization changed because it had the wrong address. So you have to get the authorization changed. So we did that. And then it's an 1.5-hour drive to get down there to El Paso. Oh, that feels really good. So we had to drive an 1.5 hours to get to El Paso. Had the appointment, met with the doctor. He's a little interesting, but it's fine. He's going to do the surgery. And so they said that they would put in for it. And then I would hear by Tuesday, I hope. If we don't hear from him by Tuesday, then I have to call their office. But where was I going with that? Oh, but good news is I should hopefully only have to have the generator replaced. He said it should take about 20-minute surgery to replace the generator. I talked to Abbott, who is the person for the spinal cord stimulator, and they said it's the exact opposite of when I had my surgery in 2016, that now the rechargeable ones last longer and are smaller. Because what was the comparison? You did like this tray to like this or something. Yeah. So like the original one rechargeable was this size, and then the non-rechargeable was this size.
And it was like twice as thick.
Yeah, twice as thick. So now they've flip-flopped, I guess. So I'm going to get the rechargeable one that should last at least 10 years. They said they've been lasting about 12 years. And he said it's the smallest out of anything so far. So that's good. And then I get an extra iPhone, like a really old iPhone, to control it with. And I could connect it on my phone too, but they give you an iPhone. When I originally had it, it was a iPod. Yeah.
But they can't buy those anymore.
So now it's an iPhone. So I am bionic and Bluetooth enabled for anyone who didn't know. And I'm still going to be that. So what they're going to do is they would go in, cut the, it's actually in my butt cheek. So yes, I'm going to have to charge my ASS once a month. Y'all can remind me. So they're going to cut it and then they'll replace it. And the only thing that would need the leads replacing is if when they try to connect the leads to the new one, if there's any like corrosion or anything like that, which I'm healthy enough, so it shouldn't be an issue or anything. And so then they would just have to replace the generator, but they will check the leads just to make sure that they don't need to be replaced. And if they do, then they will stop the surgery, close me up, wake me up, and then they will schedule for me to have that done. But that's like worst case scenario. And then I shouldn't have to have staples, so that's good. Other good news. He said, was it stitches? Or he may even be able to use glue.
Stitches, or if he likes the incision, then he might just be able to glue the. It'll still have stitches on the inside.
Yeah.
But glue the outside, the skin part, will just be glue.
Yeah. So hopefully, cross fingers, it'll just be glue, because then that'll be even better. Then I don't have to deal with outside stitches, and because they have to be taken out, right? Outside stitches.
The nylon stitches need to be taken out.
Yeah. So that's good news. So now we're just in a holding pattern, and like every day my pain gets worse because it's longer and longer after not having the spinal cord stimulator on, and so I have three external stimulators, and I change between, because this one will beep at night and not turn off, and if I don't wake up to it, it might have been what killed the first battery, or they just set like a really short lasting battery,
old battery,
yeah, with it. And so this one is actually I can have it be stronger, which is nicer. But then the other caveat is it really upsets my stomach. So I had this problem when they put the stimulator in, and they just changed the mode to where it was like kind of in the background where it was on, and it would be on for 9 minutes, off for 1, on for 9, off for 1. And it was always on like that to help my pain. So this I don't really have control over. I just have to turn it up because it's on the outside, and so it doesn't work as well as on the inside.
And if she's distracted, she might accidentally turn it all the way up.
PTSD from that.
3 is the highest she's willing to go, and it goes all the way up to 10. She turned it up to 10 one time, and she started screaming in pain like it was a
shock collar, you were saying?
What's the thing that the cops use? A taser.
Oh, a taser.
She was getting tased in the back.
It was bad. It was just like, so now I have to, when I use this one, I have to like look at it, and I'm like, okay, which way am I turning the dial? It only goes up to 8, and I'm on 3. Okay. So I like, because if I go higher than 3, it's like too much on my stomach. So yeah, and I went to, I think one of the leads fell off, and you were going to go change it. I was like, oh, let me turn it off, but I went this way instead of this way. And I started screaming, and JB's like, what's happening? So that was an experience. So I have to be really careful with this one. And then the other one does turn off at night. Like it doesn't like beep, it'll just turn off, and then I could just turn it back on. So that one doesn't die quite as fast at night, but then I use it like all throughout the night. And so then it's dead by the time morning comes. So I have to plug that one in. So it's been a whole experience. So, long story short. So,
that was the short story long, but okay.
Long story short. Oh yeah. Long story, whatever. So long story short. So, Just keeping your thoughts and prayers for surgery to happen soon, because it cuts my pain by at least half my chronic pain. So it really does help. I mean, at this point, I'm like, it cuts it at like 75%. So, you know, every day. So we will not, or we may not have any new 3D printed things this week. Depends on if Jamie can work on a couple things, but it's only going to be small things. So it's not going to be any trays, because
we're trying to catch up with previous orders, and we're also getting ourselves ready for the diamond painting release, which has taken time.
And one of our employees, our main employee, is having surgery this week, so she'll be out for half the week. And my surgery is like not going to be a lot of notice when I get it, kind of thing. So we do have these from last week. You want to hold two? No, hold two. That way it goes faster. So these are the ones that we released this past week. Oh, I guess we should have put.
Okay.
Yeah, here. You do that. And okay, yeah, that was fast. Okay, so these are both from our artist Emma Casey. I was like trying to think of the word artist, not Emma Casey. I love her. So so these are actually licensed artworks from Emma Casey. So she gets a portion of all of the trays that we sell. She gets the same portion that she does on diamond painting. So these were designed by her. It's like a little Easter dragon.
And then I spend hours on the computer trying to make it work in a
for
3D
printing. Yeah. And then these, so we have Tigger from the original. So it's public domain. And then Jamie did this octopus, which looks really cool. This is a tropical sea iridescent tray, and it's really cool. So yeah, so those are the 4 trays that we had this week. Yeah, it's translucent. Yeah, show it. Yeah, it's translucent. It's really pretty. So we had those 4 trays that were from this week. So they're still listed. Get those.
That comes in all the sizes.
Yeah. And then do we do anything else? We have not had resin stuff for a little while because our employee had been out sick who does the resin, and then she's been busy with like trying to catch up with orders, and then she'll be out for surgery. So she is doing a bunch of resin things and doing some of the resin cover minders. So I might be listing those like Monday, Tuesday. What's happening?
No.
Nothing. Okay, so I might be listing those Monday, Tuesday to purchase. So it'll just be resin things that are for this week. If Jamie gets a couple of things, but they're just going to be small things, right?
Yep.
If he's going to do anything. It's been a week. It's been like a lot of last minute things and stuff happening. So the release next Saturday. So the plan is to release them by 5 p.m., but I'm going to start working on the listings because we just got the rest of the stuff that we needed from the supplier as far as like the renderings and stuff. So Tanya put all of like the watermark over the original images. And so we have all that for the website. So I'm going to start on Monday with starting the listings. So they'll be in the background. There have been no sneak peeks yet. There was a miscommunication. Tuesday we had that last minute appointment, so I didn't have a chance, and so they didn't go out Tuesday. Then Wednesday there was a miscommunication, and they only sent 2 out instead of the full 13. So then on Thursday they got the rest out. You may have seen our TikTok video showing some of the color palette of the drills really quickly. And so they went out on Thursday, and it's like average 2 to 3 day shipping that we paid for everybody. And so they should be getting them. I mean, a bunch of them are in Texas, so they should be getting them soon. So the sneak peekers will post them. They just have a deadline of the 1st. So it doesn't matter when they post them, as long as they post them by the 1st, so that you guys can see them before we release them on the 2nd. If by some reason on the 2nd we can list them prior to 5 p.m., then we'll talk about that. We'll go live, let you know where we're at in the process and when we're going to list them. And then we have a bunch of sneak peeks to do. Jamie, grab the diamond paintings from the office. You're hot too.
No.
Oh, you're just scratching. Jamie grabbed them from the office. So we have a bunch of sneak peeks to do when I'm able to. So we have a bunch of those. So they'll be up on our channel as well as the other ones. We'll share them like we normally do. We're actually going to do something different this time. So for any of the sneak peekers that want to participate, I proposed. Yeah, I proposed this to them yesterday. It was an idea that I came up with. So I haven't heard back from everyone. So anyone who wants to participate, when they post their video, they're going to say a keyword in somewhere in their video. It helps get you want to watch, right? So we're going to do a giveaway for one diamond painting of one that we have, already made. So not one that's not made. So it's going to be open to international. I hope I'm making sense. Let me finish it, and then you can tell me if I don't make sense. So I'll get there eventually, I promise. Jamie's looking bored as I'll get out over there. So he doesn't even know because I do all the giveaways. And you love giveaways, don't you? They're like your favorite.
Distracting yourself.
Okay, so we'll quit looking bored over there. So there's going to be one diamond painting that we will give away. Basically, what you have to do is you have to watch all of the sneak peeks. Anyone who wants to participate, they're going to add a keyword into their video. Make sure that you jot down that keyword. And then once all the videos are posted, like as they're posting them, they're going to send me their links, which we'll share. And then they're going to send me the keyword. I'll make a list of the keywords at the end. Once they're all posted by March 1st, I will create a Google form. We'll share it to all of our social media places. It'll be a Google form that has their links to the videos and then the keyword, say, it won't give you the keyword. What is the keyword in their video? And you will have to get all of them correct. And then you'll be entered in to win a free diamond painting from us. This will be open to international because we could just ship a kit that we have from the suppliers. That's why I say it has to be a kit that we actually already have made. And
yeah, it's like a keyword scavenger hunt,
which we've done before. If you've seen that, we did that. Was it 2,000 YouTube subscribers? I think we did that. So it's a lot of fun. So you can enter in if you want to, don't have to if you don't want to, but watch the videos to find out what is happening. Jamie Danger is sweetest husband. He's very, yeah. And then he's been getting better sleep since I told, oh, that was so nice of you. Just poking me with filament poop, that like prits off from the trees. He's been sleeping in the camper because he wasn't sleeping well next to me. I was keeping him up, like in pain, everything. The dogs were then keeping him up because I was making everybody restless. So I was like, go sleep in the spare bedroom. You'll sleep better. But then that bed is harder. So you don't like the hard bed, right?
Yeah, wake up in pain.
Yeah, so the camper, which is a nice camper, it's like its whole thing there. Jamie's like, after surgery. Yeah, Jamie's like, after surgery, we should probably just go sleep in there because then everything will be closer for you instead of walking across the house. But so he's been sleeping at the camper, getting better sleep. What was your sleep last night?
I only got 5.5 hours of sleep, but my sleep score was still in the 70s.
Was it really?
And it's normally in the 40s or 50s when I sleep inside.
Yeah, so he's been sleeping in the camper, enjoying that. Him and Wicket just say goodnight, and then they go off to sleep, and I'm still up for hours, and Buttercup and I just hang out, right, Buttercup? Look at her over there.
She just got her eyes open and her tongue out looking at us.
Dead. So, but yeah. So, yes. So anybody got any questions off of all that? Thank you for all the well wishes. I appreciate it. Oh, you realize you forgot the Bella Art CP long tray. I have to order another one. I don't see the Dragon or Dream Catcher tray anywhere. They're under Emma Casey because that's our artist. So if you look under Emma Casey, you'll see them there. Did anybody include the link for her? You could also search Dreamcatcher and you'll see it too.
You can kind of see her tongue sticking out.
What? Oh yeah, a little bit. There's Buttercup. Yeah, she put her tongue in a little bit. She like always sleeps with her tongue out. So, oh yeah, Tanya included the link. Yeah, it's under Emma Casey because that's the artist that we license the images through, and she pays for them. So, or she gets paid for them. So that's where you'll find those four. And then if Jamie's able to do anything else, we'll let you guys know. Otherwise, it might just be a bunch of resin stuff that we're gonna list on Monday or Tuesday, and then hopefully surgery will come soon. So there will be 34 kits released next Saturday. One of them, like I said, is in the below, which we have unboxed before with the previous releases, but it was the wrong drills, so they set the right drills. There are images may sell out fast. I will reiterate that images may sell out fast because we are not a massive company and cannot afford like 100 to 300 kits with every single purchase. So we purchase as much as we think people will buy, and then sometimes we're wrong on that. So we've been going on like the lower end of purchasing the kits so we could still hit the threshold to give the discount to you guys. We have priced our kits a lot lower than most small businesses have. So we're not making quite as much on all of them as you would think.
Despite the higher quality.
Yes. So, you know, we're on par with the big diamond painting companies, as far as I know, pricing wise with the same quality. So, you know, we just know that people don't want really expensive, so we can't make a whole bunch of money on it. So,
yeah.
Okay, so they may sell out fast because we don't have a lot of them. And so if they sell out, we will then list them as pre-order, give us a minute, or even send us an email, let us know, hey, this kit sold out. And then we'll go into it. We have to add in all of the extra jargon for like pre-order and stuff like that. Also, the pre-orders have not been delivered. That was not what we unboxed this week. What the team unboxed this week was kits that we needed to fill January orders. We had talked to all the people about it, so they knew. And then it was also the new kits. So we do not have the pre-orders yet. They are going to produce them as soon as they are back from their Chinese New Year vacation, month-long, I wish, vacation.
Oh, wow.
I know. And so they will produce them. And then it'll take a month for us to get them here in the U.S., and then we will send them from there. The international orders will be done drop shipping. And then international orders going forward will be done drop shipping. We'll just pay the extra to have them drop shipped to you. And so if you're looking on the listings, make sure that you're selecting the right one, because there will be outside US option, and then there will be US option, and then there will be like pre-order US, pre-order outside US options. Is that all right? I think that's it, right? So 33 kits that you'll see sneak peeks for, but 34 kits that we're going to be listing, which is in the below and square. And then all the other ones, we have like several from each of the new artists. And then we have 6 from Jorge Urbina to unbox. And is there anything else? Okay, I'm getting in pain. So you can pre-order kits. And they will take 1 to 3 months, which we should probably change that like 2 to 3 months. It probably shouldn't be 1. Like we need to produce them and then have them sent here, which takes like a month. So we should probably change like 1.5 to 3 months.
Well, we put that because we were like optimistic.
Yeah,
but
so we're gonna have to change that. So
but
we're gonna
then
have to change.
We learned what reality was.
Yeah.
What to actually expect.
So pre-orders. So we're gonna change the jargon. It's gonna be 1.5 to 3 months, which with most companies, I think pre-orders are like 3 to 6 months. So I think 1.5 to 3 months is nice. Compromise, all that good stuff. So does anybody have any last minute questions? Jamin's already getting tired and I'm getting in a lot of pain. We don't have any coupon codes because we decreased all of our prices. I think I answered you, Emma, in an email you sent me, that we decreased all of our prices for the 3D printed stuff in November, and we did not increase our prices. I don't know if you didn't notice that, but we did not increase our prices in January or even February like most companies did. So our pricing should still be lower than most everyone's when we did that lowering. So it's worse for us, but better for you. And then diamond paintings, like I just said, the quality is really high up there. We don't make as much on there. And, you know, we price them, you know, as low as we can to still make money, to still be able to purchase new kits. So, yes. I have a question about my order or an answer that I have asked. Cindy, and also please, you guys, give me 48 hours at least to respond to your emails, because I've seen a lot of people still re-emailing me after it's only been 24 hours. Please, please, please. It's only me. I will be training the new girl and answering customer service, but she's doing a lot of other stuff to make up for me not being in the office. She's helping. If you've seen the social media, it's getting better. You know, there's more that's been posted about things in the office instead of me just working on diamond painting. So, you know, she's been able to do more of that. It's a learning process. It's taking time. to figure all that out. So I'm the only one who's doing customer service. So please, if you send me an email, please do not send me another email unless it's been at least 48 hours. But if you can really give me like 3 to 4 days, I would really appreciate it. And Jamie's got his main job on top of the business.
Last night.
Yeah. Oh, geez. So he's got his main job, and then he's also trying to make up for the office, me not being able there, and try to help take care of me in the office so I don't have to like kill myself bending over trying to feed the dogs and everything like that and change the printers and stuff. So like, you know, he doesn't have time to help me with customer service. So if you could just, if you could get upgraded with the tray. Yes. So I did get your email. I just haven't responded, Cindy. We can probably do an upgrade, but you're pretty much going to be paying for most of the like new tray costs because it's really not that much that goes into like essential trays, right?
Essentially, if you'll probably still get the essential tray in the box. Just place an order for that the easiest way if you don't want to wait for Nicole to get to it.
Hers is she's waiting on a pre-order. And so she wants to change her tray. But like I said, we didn't even charge that much for the essential trays with the diamond paintings. We probably charged like 30 cents. We're not charging anywhere near we could.
We're not making money on it. It's a marketing thing, not a
just to include a tray. So if you want a different tray, you'll basically just have to pay for the new tray, and then I wouldn't include the other one. Like you might get like a 30 cent discount. I think that's all we're charging, right? Isn't it like 30 cents?
What we have in our
So that's all we're charging you guys for that tray in the kit. Again, it's so that people try the kit and they're like, oh, I like this kit, but I want a better, or I like this tray, but I want a better tray. And so I'm going to order. Yeah, it might be having a med reaction, the fact that I'm like so hot and like breaking out. I don't know. We'll see. Yes. So if you want a tray, you could just pay for a new tray.
Maybe I can give you waffles.
Is that the new thing for today?
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you everyone for watching. We appreciate you being here. I thoroughly appreciate the kind words. I will go back and read all the messages. It's just I couldn't do everything and still keep this to 30 minutes. We're at 32 minutes. So so it will be a while, and it would just be basically not including that and then just doing a tray to send with it. I wouldn't charge you shipping, so you could like upgrade the tray and I wouldn't charge you shipping. So I guess that's a good thing to not be charged shipping with the tray. So my Bella It's Home by Jorge is still my favorite. Is it, Leanne? That's your favorite? I thought it was like your second favorite. I thought you were like, this is my second favorite kit. Have we moved up to your favorite? But yes, so lots of new kits to be released this week. Make sure you go back and watch. This is not that long, 30 minutes. Go back and watch. You can even fast forward through all the health stuff if you want to find out about the giveaway we're going to do with the sneak peek kits. And then about the sneak peek kits, not listing new 3D printed stuff this week unless it's new stuff, just resin. I'm looking down because it's easier for me to remember without having to like get distracted by the chat or Jamie over here just reading his phone and not even looking at the camera. I can see that in the corner of my eye. So purchase these things. Trays that we already have, so purchase those. No new trays this week. We will have all the new kits next Saturday. We will be live next Saturday to like tell you how it's going with like the listings and stuff like that. Hypersensitivity to medications too. Yes. I have a lot of reactions to meds that I don't actually know that I have reactions to until I do, so that's fun too. But yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It helps with algorithm. I use this hand. It helps with that, but then you still go hard. Hit the thumbs up. It helps with algorithms and things. And then my shirt today, be kind to your mind. It has, what does it have on the back?
Mental health matters.
Yes. So, my mental health has been in the toilet, y'all, with chronic pain and being in so much pain. So just be kind to your mind for everybody. Jamie's wearing his Mandalorian. And wherever I go, he goes.
Here he goes.
I love how you read that, but then you were pointing backwards.
I'm dyslexic. You can tell by when I spell things and write things.
Yeah. What am I going to do with the rest of my Saturday evening without you guys? I'm sorry. I wish that I could be on here. Hopefully, surgery will be soon. Quick recovery. Jamie and I will be gone in March, hopefully. The doctor's like, you're not going to be able to get in the water. Like you're going to have to stay out of that nice warm water, and there's going to be, you know, what is it, humidity and stuff like that. So he's like, just be extra careful with that. So hopefully we can still go on our cruise. Iris, I know I need to respond to your email too. So hopefully we can still go on that. So we'll have internet, right? So we can still go quick live from vacation, just like lounging in them.
I'm not going to pay for the internet.
What?
Yeah.
Why not?
So we can be disconnected.
Oh my gosh, stop it. You already paid for it, didn't you?
No. It wouldn't let me.
We're gonna figure that out. So chronic pain server too. I'm so sorry. So everyone who needs any thoughts and prayers, hearts, all that good stuff, thank you guys for all of your kind word. We loves. Well, if we don't go live on vacation, you'll be missing us for like 2 weeks. Like there'll be nothing for like 2 weeks. We won't go live. I do miss you guys. And it, you know, it's nice to feel like we're all here with you guys and talking. And I finally finished Love is Love, y'all. Move the other direction. I finally finished this. This kit should not have taken me a long, but I cannot sit with my back. I also, 3 days it took me to record a video to kit up the, what's the fairy? Fairy friend. Fairy friend. So I'm going to be starting on that. Maybe not today, maybe later today, but it took me like 3 days to do a kit up video for it. So, okay. All right. Thank you everyone for watching and being here. We greatly appreciate you. And then we will be live next Saturday and we will have 34 new kits to release. Yay. All right. Thank you everyone for watching and we will see you next time. Kitten says goodbye too. All right. Bye.